If you're not doing any kind of frontal plane movement in your training, you are putting yourself at a higher risk of injury and loss of gains. What is frontal plane of movement? Frontal plane of movement is lateral movement or side to side, so like a lateral lunge here, or your side to side shuffles. Why is this important? First reason is for mobility. Your hip joint is made to be mobile. And if your hip joint gets super tight and locked up, then you're gonna start seeing some issues with your knees and your low back. Second reason why is when you're out running around, especially with kids, and if you have kids, you will be running around, is you're gonna be moving in all sorts of directions. So when you're side to side, you wanna make sure that you have the strength and stability to handle those forces. So here's how you can get started. First exercise here is going to be an adductor rock back. You're going to have one leg straight out to your side. The other leg is on your knee bent. You want your foot in line with your knee here. Then you're going to place your hands out in front here. And then you're just going to push your hips back, keeping those legs straight. Foot stays flat on the ground. And you're just going to go rocking back and forth here for mobility of the hip. Next exercise is going to be a loaded mobility exercise for the hips here. So you're going to use a cable machine or you can use a band. You want the anchor point of either cable or band at a low point. Then you're going to grab your opposite hand of the side squatting on. So now from here, I'm going to take a couple steps out, get in a wide stance here, toes slightly pointed out. Then using this tension here, I'm going to let it pull me into a lateral squat, little rotation of the upper back, then use those hip muscles, feet flat to push against that tension back to your starting position. Next is the strength phase for your lateral squat. So you're gonna get a heavy dumbbell or heavy kettlebell. You're gonna do 5 to 6 reps here. Grab your weight in a goblet position, nice and tight. Then you're gonna do your reps all on one side, keeping the chest up, push the butt back. This leg here stays straight, the foot stays flat as you're pushing through your range of motion. Now, when you feel like you are ready and strong enough and comfortable in that lateral movement, you can start incorporating some power movement in that lateral plane. When you get to this point, you want to do this before the strength part. Just want to make that clear. And we can start as simple as just a lateral hop. With your lateral hop here, you're going to balance on one leg, push off that leg and switch and hop to the other leg. You want to stick the landing. As you get comfortable, you can push for that distance a little bit more and more. And progressing from there, you can hop back and forth. If you want stronger hips, you want bigger butt muscles, and you want to just feel good and move better, incorporate these lateral movements, the frontal plane, into your training, and promise you, you're going to see results.